So we asked one of our good friends here to actually give us a hand putting on the tracks. It only took about 20-30 minutes. We got one side done right now, and it was a little more difficult than we thought it was going to be, but we still got it done in about 20-30 minutes here. And so we're going to tackle the second side now. So Dad, our good friend, and myself, we all got the tracks on here. Took us about an hour. So about, well, this side actually took us a little longer than the other side, but the tracks are on. So Dad's next step here is put the wheels back on, and we used come along, and we actually had a bar and a sledge to get everything going here. And so everything's back on. There's no damage to the tires that we can see right now. Normally this is an all-day job for Dad, but many hands make light work, and we're going to see what it looks like on the other side as well. So this is the other side now. This one went on a lot easier because we knew what we were doing a bit better. And again, we used the come along here, pry bar, and the sledge, and 3 guys were managed to get this in. So there's some slack in this track, and once we put the tires back in, we're going to use the track adjusters back here to tighten everything up. These are brand new track adjusters back there, and hopefully this can move out of the shop in the next couple of days, maybe even today. The goal is get this machine backed out, and we're going to move the blue Bombardier for the next customer into the shop so we can start working on that one while we're waiting for some more parts on this one. We got to wait on spring dampeners. Those are those red inserts we put into the coil springs, so it makes it for a smoother ride, and we put those in here in the springs. They still got to be machined, so they're coming in from the States. And the coil inserts, they're really expensive, but it's the difference between feeling like your back is going to get destroyed versus riding on pillowy soft snow. So still waiting on the heater. Heaters came back in a season for part sales, so I just ordered one here for this machine. That's going to go in there. Dad's got the gauges to do here yet. He's got to put in the brake back here. He's got some other wiring he has to do here, but we're really hoping to have this back out to the customer in the next couple of weeks. Again, next stage here is just being able to get it out of the shop and into the rear position of the shop, and we may even have this fired up today and out. We'll see. So Dad's just putting on the passenger side plate that's over the diff there.
Around the axle.
Around the axle. We strung new wire here today as well for another gauge or something in here. So got quite a bit done today.
Oil pressure gauge.
Oil pressure gauge. So, like, again, we got the tracks back on both sides. Dad's just working on the inside now. Kind of a chilly day in the shop. So that's about it for today, guys.
Fix the wiring.
Oh.
From the back end there up to here.
Oh, okay. So fix the wiring from the back end up to here. Four-dog day in the shop. Everybody's happy. The neighbors are back. Everybody's happy. Old Charlie stinks like a skunk because, well, he got into a skunk last night. Oh, sure, good to have your friends back, though.